Hey everybody, we're taking a look at a couple of examples from section G.2 talking about parallelograms and their properties. How do you know that something is a parallelogram? There were several properties. One of them was opposite sides are congruent. Another one, not only are opposite sides parallel, but consecutive angles are supplementary. Opposite angles are congruent, and the diagonals bisect each other. And then we talked about something that had to do with with several parallel lines. We'll get to that in another example here. So the first question is, what is the measure of angle P in the polygon or in the parallelogram PQRS? And it's sort of hidden up here in this picture. PQRS is up here. This angle is 64 degrees. Angle P is over here. And you'll notice that S and P are both consecutive. They're next to each other. So therefore, according to the rules, the properties of parallelograms, they are supplementary to each other. So that means that 64 and angle P add up to 180 degrees. So we simply need to take 180 minus 64, and that will do it for us. So I'll get my calculator here. I'll do 180 minus 64, and that answer turns out to be 116 degrees. So therefore, the measure of angle P is 116 degrees. Simple as that. Our next one's not quite as easy. We have another parallelogram here, and it says find the value of x and y. Well, if you look, we're talking about diagonals. So we know in a parallelogram that the diagonals bisect each other. So therefore, this side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side. So if we set up that equation, x would be equal to y plus 2. Well, that's a problem because I have two variables. I can't solve that and get a number answer. The other one says 2x minus 8 is equal to y plus 10. Again, I've got two different variables. I can't solve that, but this is a system of equations. So I can actually use the substitution method, and I can take this, which is x, and I can replace x with it. And so let's do that here. So we're going to write 2 times y plus 2 minus 8 equals y plus 10. So I'll solve this for y. So let's distribute the 2. 2y plus 4 minus 8 equals y plus 10. So this says 2y and 4 minus 8 is negative 4, and that equals y plus 10. So we'll solve this, excuse me, for y. Let's subtract y from both sides. We'll get y minus 4 equals 10. We'll come over here and we'll add 4 to both sides. Y would be 14. So there's part of our answer. Y is 14. All I need to do now is figure out what x is, and the answer to that is right over here. I have 14 for y. That answer is going to come all the way over here and get replaced in where y is. So x equals 14 plus 2. So x will equal 16. And there's the answer to that example. Our last example has to do with several parallel lines. So all 4 of these lines are parallel to each other. And it says AB, BC, and CD are all 2. So this transversal is cutting through the parallel lines, creating congruent segments. Therefore, these segments are all congruent. EF is 2.25. That means that's 2.25, and that's 2.25 as well, because of the property. It says, what is the length of EH? Well, EH starts here and ends here, so it takes all 3 of those. So 2.25 times 3 would be our answer. Let's find out what that is. 2.25 times 3 is 6.75. So EH would equal 6.75. And there's our examples for section G2.